What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can see from the title, we're taking the car to Santa Pod today, so we're going to see what the quarter miles we can do. We all know what my launches are like, so I'm not sure how well it's going to go, but I got invited down there by George, a friend of mine, with another Corsa, so I thought, you know what, why not? The weather's supposed to be okay today, and it's, you know, it's about an hour away from where I live, probably a bit more, but you know, I just fancy going. I've never took the car down the strip before. It's been a while since I've took any car down the strip. It's got to be about 10 years now since I last drove down Santa Pod, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me as well to see how the car performs and how it is. I'll probably just baby it for the first couple of runs just to get a feel for the car and just go from there. I'll try and get as much footage as I can, guys. There's no spectators, so I don't know how I won't be able to get any footage from outside the car, so I'll just try and put the GoPro in a few places on the car for each run, just to try and get a bit of a video for you guys from all different parts of the car, if that makes sense. So I'll bring in my draggy as well, so that's usually pretty accurate, because I think to get your tickets you have to go back to the office, so I'll have my draggy at the end of the run. I can look at that and then sort of tell you guys how well it went, and then get the actual ticket and see what the actual printout was to see my reaction time, stuff like that. So I'm going to make a move now and head down to Santa Pod, and I'll speak to you guys when I get there. Right then, guys, I'm all lined up now. I'm number 26. That's what it's written on the back of my car, so not gonna lie, guys, I'm a bit nervous, excited but a bit nervous. So I've got my helmet in case I go over 110, so I'll probably end up wearing that if I'll do a run, and if the speed's quite high I'll whip the helmet on, so we'll wait and see, I guess. I'll probably leave the camera in that sort of position for now, and I'm trying to find something to park, but I've followed everyone else on and I'm in the strip, so I was hoping to park up and stuff, but hopefully after the first run I'll be able to park up somewhere, and then I'll get back to you once I've done the run. Go on, Craig. Oh, he's pulling. Right, guys, that was my first one. According to my mate George, I did a 14.1. I'm not sure about how fast I was going, so it was a bit sketchy. I didn't really talk very much, so I was concentrating a lot, but I'm back in the queue now, and so I'm going to try again and see how I get on. Right then, guys, it's my second run now. I've put the GoPro on the window, so you'll be able to see basically the passenger side. Hopefully it's a bit more of a better view for you guys. It's been a long time. We've been sat and waiting for about an hour and a half. The queue's just been jokes, and there's been a lot of breakdowns, so so second run, see how I get on. Well, as you can see, guys, I really messed up that launch. So I managed to catch that integra though. I managed to overtake him, and I'm not too sure what the time is at the moment. My draggy says it's 14.5, but I need to get the slips to get the actual times. But I think the draggy is pretty accurate, but we'll wait and see to the end of the day, and I'll go through all the slips. So I'm in the queue again now. Let's go again. Well, and guys, you can see I messed up the launch again. I'm rubbish at launching this. According to the draggy, that was 14.3 seconds at 107 mile an hour. So, but I'll pick up the tickets at the end of the day to see exactly what my time is. So I'm gonna go once more now because time's getting on, and see how that last one goes. I need to try and sort the launch out. I need to feather it or something, because as you can see, the car's just hopping. So I suck, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I suck. But I'll have one more now. I think I might be up against George in his Corsa BXR, so that'll be interesting, and we'll see how it goes. So bring on the video. George, unlucky. Right then, guys, as you can see, I've just had a race with George in his blue Corsa. I did beat him. I checked my draggy time and it said a 13.5. I didn't quite believe it, so I've just gone to get the slip. And it's right, I did a 13.5 at 108 miles an hour. So I'm chuffed to bits with that, guys, I really am. Reaction time was 0.7000. Was 0 to 6, the 60 foot was 2.2. 330 foot was 6.06. And yeah, so I'll go through all the times and that when I get back. So I just want to get back now. I've got a long journey ahead of me, but I'm really chuffed. I want to say a huge thanks to George and the lads for inviting me along. It does mean a lot to me. Like, you know, I've had a really good day, apart from the waiting around all the time. But other than that, I've had a really good time. So I'll update this when I get back home and go through the results for you and show you on camera. Right then, guys, it's actually the following day now, because I was absolutely exhausted from the drive home yesterday and obviously the day's event. So I was basically got home and collapsed. And so I thought I'd carry on the video the next day and we'll go through the sheets of the reaction times and the times I've got. Alright, I've got, guys, as you can see, I've got the first run was a reaction time of 0.7, 2.7 to the 60 foot, on the 330 foot was 6.6, and obviously the time was a 14.2 at 106. And then my second run, reaction time was a 0.5, 60 foot of 2.7, 330 foot of 6.9, and obviously the final time was a 14.6 at 107. Third time, reaction time was a 0.5, and then obviously the 60 foot 2.6, 330 foot was 6.7, and the time was a 14.3 at 107. And obviously the final one was probably the best time, but my reaction time was actually slower. So it was a 0.7 reaction time. 60 foot was quickest of 2.2. 330 foot was a 6.06. And obviously the time was the best time of the day of a 13.5 at 108 mile an hour. Obviously the time on the draggy that was relatively accurate. It's pretty close really for the actual final time. There were some discrepancies of the 60 foot and stuff like that. But my 0 to 60 was really good on the draggy. I'll put the time up somewhere here now. It was a 5.6 seconds, so it's probably the quickest my car's ever been to 60. So it goes to show obviously the traction was a big factor. Obviously on centre pod, the traction is a lot grippier than it is on your normal road. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know it was something different for me as well. I enjoyed it. It's a good day. I would definitely love to do it again, but I'm hoping next time I'll have a diff. But as my gearbox is starting to sound a little bit poorly now from the abuse, but it's still alright, it goes into gear and that, and there's no warning, it just sounds a little bit rattly, so I think the synchros are rattling, but I'll get that sorted at some point. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.